New segment, let's call it Story Time. Chapter 1. So about a year ago this time we decided, so we being myself and two other friends, to go to Collingwood, Ontario, get away from society, enjoy Mother Nature for what it is. We made plans for a rental, which flopped, and we made plans for a cottage, which flopped. So we had to resort to taking one of my friend's cars, driving to Collingwood for about 2.5 hours, and staying at a Days Inn. Once we get there, we find out that the room's not ready, probably still messy from the night before, but that's cool. It's busy at the hotel. They tell us to check back in a couple of hours, which gave us enough time to look around. So we got there at the Saturday, and we're leaving Monday morning essentially. We wanted to do a barbecue for the Sunday morning. One of my friends, he can only eat halal meat. We were banking on luck that these stores would have halal meat. So we start checking out all the stores. We went to Food Basics, we went to a No Frills I think, and then checked out Loblaws. We're walking up to the front, we see a Girl Scout. She started asking everyone who was walking by the door if they wanted to buy cookies. They kept walking, and as soon as she saw us, her face changed. She looked a bit disgusted. She didn't even ask us if we wanted cookies. So I asked my friends, hey, did you notice that? And they replied, yeah, smiling. We chalked it up as number one of being the odd encounters. We keep walking and we're down this aisle. I think it was for like bread or something like that. And there's this little girl with her mom and she's holding her mom's hand and we're walking past her and her mom and she looks at us like we're trying to mug her and she jumps out of the way. The girl's just staring at us the whole time. So we kind of found that a little odd. Either way, we go to the back of the store by the meat section and we do find halal meat. So we're like, great. Now we know we can come back later on, buy this and have our barbecue. So the next day we decide we're gonna have our barbecue now. Let's go pick up our supplies. So we pick up our coal, our lighter fluid, and the halal chicken burgers. So we're walking to the front of the store to cash out and we're arguing on who's gonna pay. So we didn't notice the lady in front of us at that register already cashing out. So as we're arguing, my buddy goes to the debit machine to kind of block me and then we notice that she's there and we're like, oops, sorry. She looks at the cashier and mumbles something. I didn't really hear it initially, but when the cashier's reaction was a little uncomfortable, I replayed it back in my head. And she was like, I don't know why they're here anyways. It's not like they do anything but eat, sleep, and drink all day. So when I replayed that in my mind, I was like, did she just really say this? I was outraged. To group all brown people together is totally outrageous. I was very, very upset at how naive and small-minded she is. Just because she looked like she had teenagers that she can bring up to have this kind of negative thoughts. In no way am I saying that what I went through is better or worse than what other people are going through right now. For me, personally, on a personal level, this affected me because it was using one brush to paint all people, and I don't think that's fair. Either way, we had a failed barbecue. Burgers didn't cook, but the whole trip was kind of ruined based on one person's ignorance. That was the first time that I faced racism, and hopefully it's the last. Until the next story time and until the next video, I'm your boy, PK Sukan, aka Mutton Roller, and I'm out.